In this video, I'm going to show you why most people get stuck in silences, fail to spark an attraction, and walk away from conversations like, I missed a chance. Plus, I'm going to share with you exact frameworks that turn any interaction into an effortless magnetic conversation. But in order to understand how to transform your conversations, we first need to break down why things go wrong in the first place. So, have you ever been in a conversation where you ask a question, person responds, and then the conversation just dies right there? That's because most people rely on logical responses instead of engaging responses, right? Conversations turn into like just a facts, and they can't run on that. They run on emotions, curiosity, and like a rhythm, right? The moment that you stop engaging in these three things, you get stuck in boring surface level talks, right? How's your day? Good. Versus like, how's your day? Man, I just had the most unexpected moment. See the difference? One dies and the other invites curiosity. But if that's the case, why do some people naturally carry a conversation while others are struggling? Is it just a natural talent or something else? The secret isn't about asking better questions. It's about creating hooks. So have you ever noticed how great storytellers, when they are with you, they keep you engaged, right? Even when they're talking about something ordinary. They don't just give information. They create a reason to care. So when you speak to people in a way that makes people curious, entertained, or emotionally involved, they lean in instead of tuning out. Instead of saying, I like traveling, say, I once got lost in the streets of Tokyo at 2 a.m. and that trip completely changed the way I view the world. Which one makes you want to know more? That's the power of hooks. So now that we understand the hooks, I can finally tell you why most people fail to consistently create great conversations, even if they see these tricks. There is a simple structure that high-level communicators use, and they create natural, compelling conversations without ever running out of things to say. And I'm going to call this the conversational momentum formula. Okay, it really helps build around three elements. One is you need to be able to engage, like spark interest immediately with the emotional hook. Two, I want you to be able to expand on and add depth by sharing a unique twist or a playful experience, right? The third thing is a loop. I want you to tie it back to the other person's experience so they feel involved. So let's say you're at a party. Someone asks you, what do you do? Right? Instead of saying, oh, I work in marketing, you say, I basically convince people to buy things they don't need in the most ethical way possible. They laugh, you continue. Honestly, it's fascinating. Our brains are wired in ways that make just certain things like irresistible. Like, did you know that cereal companies design the sound of a crunch to make you crave more? Now you want to loop it back to them. What's something random about your work that people don't realize? Boom! Now you're in a interesting conversation, right? Not a boring one. But you started with a real, engaging conversation. Okay, let's put it all together, right? You got no more dead-end responses. You're mastering your emotional hooks so that people get engaged. And you're using this conversational formula for momentum to make every conversation feel effortless and exciting. So here's the deal. If you've ever wanted to be a kind of person who can walk into any room and instantly create connection, traction, and influence, I've put together a step-by-step training on this exact process. It's inside of my Conversational Frameworks course. I'm going to break it down with real-world examples and give you challenges so you can apply it instantly. It's going to be a group classroom, so you'll be able to practice, make some friends, and get these skills polished. So you show exactly how you never feel awkward in a conversation again. Never hold back on your drink like, I don't know what to say next. Instead, today, you get this thing handled. For the rest of your life, you could be having conversations where you're like, wow, I love this. Imagine that. This is where it starts. So let's get you talking with confidence. Click the link.